Alright, so welcome guys to another video, and today we're gonna talk about Deezer. And actually last year, Deezer has been my daily driver and also my most used streaming platform alongside Spotify. And of course, after using it for some time, I did encounter some pros and cons, things to consider for you guys if you're gonna subscribe to Deezer. And let's talk about that in this video. Alright, so first, let's go with the pros. So firstly is the sound quality with Deezer. You can actually get lossless 16-bit sound quality with your Deezer Hi-Fi. So definitely compared to your Spotify or your YouTube Music, is a unique selling point because you're getting, of course, better sound quality. Spotify only has 320K and also YouTube Music has 256K. Of course, Tidal has, lossless as well after 24-bit. So with Tidal, you have higher bit rate there, so definitely more data in your music file. But 16-bit lossless is I would say still very good. And also this lossless quality works with your mobile phone and also your desktop app as well. And number 2 pro in this one is the price. So you're getting lossless sound quality, but in my area you're just gonna pay $5, because if you're gonna pay for Tidal, it will be upwards $10 to $15 or even more, depending on your location. And compared to Spotify, it's very close. For Spotify, you're gonna pay around $4 to $5 depending on the location. So it's very close to Spotify, and it has hi-fi sound quality. It has lossless sound quality. So definitely in terms of the choice, if you value the sound quality more, Deezer might work for you over your Spotify. So actually for me, I did consider before to cancel my Spotify account. Because yes, I'm already using Deezer more than Spotify before, because they're similar in price, but you're getting a better sound quality with your Deezer account. Right, number 3 pros for me. So actually the curation with Deezer is still pretty good. You still have your top 50, you still have your top charts, you still have a lot of playlists as well. And actually, I did create my own playlist there also. You can actually follow there. I'm gonna link it down in the description below. So there's social component as well in Deezer, so that's nice. It's kind of a Spotify-ish, social component there, but definitely it's not as expensive as your Spotify. But Deezer is pretty good still. I can find what I like to find. So compared to actually Tidal, Tidal has less of that top 50, less of that top charts. Especially in my area, there's no top 50 localized to you. For example, in Tidal, but here in Deezer, you have that curation. So definitely yes, in terms of curation, I didn't encounter that much issue in finding the songs that I like and finding interesting songs as well. Trending songs, you can still find it in Deezer. So curation is pretty good for me in Deezer. Number 4 is there's a desktop app in this one. So definitely yes, for me, desktop app is really important. You can also play Deezer Hi-Fi as well in your desktop. Sometimes I do my critical listening with my Deezer Hi-Fi when I'm listening to IEMs, because when I like to change up the music, I'm looking for other songs as well. I use Deezer Hi-Fi for that. So the desktop app for me is well done. It's usable. It's very easy to go around. It's very similar to your mobile app, so the experience will just transfer to your desktop app. But definitely yes, having a desktop app, really nice in this one. For the price that you're paying for, especially. Number 5, there's also sound settings in Deezer. There's an equalizer, so very important as well for me, especially if I want to change the sound a bit. Depending on the earphone that I'm listening to, especially if you just have one earphone, you can change up the sound depending on your mood for the day. It works as well for both iOS and Android. For Tidal, you don't have your Android app, you just have an iOS app. So yes, for Deezer, you have Android and you have iOS as well. So really, good for the price that you're paying for, and it's also cross-platform. So really, I would say worth the money in that regard. But let's go with the cons. So there's no perfect platform. So for me, number 1 con that I encountered, for using it over a year. So sometimes there's some login issues with mine. So sometimes when I go back to Deezer, I need to re-log in again. And I don't, encounter that with Spotify. So that's a bit troublesome because you need to re-log in again from time to time. And I do use, cross-platform. I go from Android to iOS, to my Windows and also to my Mac. And I like that it's always logged in, because it's a music player I do use it all the time. You know, when you open it, you want to play right away, and yeah, sometimes you need to re-log in, and yeah, that's a bit troublesome. Is it that big of an issue? I would say not that big of an issue, but definitely worth the mention. It doesn't happen all the time, so that's the first con that I encountered. Number two is the app is still not as engaging as your Spotify. So definitely compared to Spotify, I would say it's still one of the king. This is the curation, and also you know, what the app looks like. Their thumbnails is still more engaging. Their curation is still better. It's still easier to find playlists there. The playlists are more active as well. So definitely, yes, there's a more expansive community in Spotify. It's not bad here in Deezer, but definitely Spotify is still better in this regard. Number three, there's no video in Deezer. So I would say that's fine for me, but definitely it doesn't have the video capabilities that, let's say, Spotify has, the portrait video of Spotify, and also the full length video of your YouTube music. So not that big of an issue for me, but definitely maybe for some people it's worth the mention. All right, so let's try to conclude this video. So for me, I would say Deezer is very much worth it for the price that you're paying for. You know, for $5, you're getting 16-bit lossless. You're getting cross-platform, Android, iOS. You have desktop, and you know, your Mac app as well. You're getting pretty good you know, curation. You know, not the best, but still pretty good. You have your top 50s. You have your local playlist as well. You have your social component. So it's actually near Spotify, not quite there, but you know, you have better sound quality. So actually, yeah, for $5, it's very, very close to the price of Spotify. I would say for some people, especially if you value sound quality, you might want to go to, you know, Deezer directly. Because yes, I did consider that as well, because I didn't feel the need for Spotify, because all the songs that I'm looking for, you know, from Spotify, I do have it still on my Deezer. And actually, my playlist as well, I can, you know, get the songs from Spotify 1:1 in my playlist, just put it in Deezer, so the song selection is there. So yeah, it's pretty much, you know, near Spotify, but better sound quality, and for the similar price, I think it's very much worth the price that you're paying for. So yes, for me personally, I'm very happy with my stay in Deezer. I would definitely recommend it, but of course, I'm just not sure for other countries how much is your Deezer subscription. But if you can, you know, get Deezer subscription very near to your Spotify, you know, for some people, I think you might be better off, you know, going to Deezer. It's because of that 16-bit sound quality. You know, that is a really nice experience, especially when you're into, you know, audio and into headphones as well. That's my look with Deezer. So actually, I did look at YouTube Music before, so if you want to check that one out as well, I'm gonna link it down in the comments below, or maybe here at the top if you want to check that one out. So it also has their own USPs, much like Deezer. And next, I'm gonna also cover Tidal as well. So yes, if you're into that, subscribe here in this channel. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.